What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where I can reveal to you guys very happy that Jordan Henderson became the Footballer of the Year according to the Footballers Writers Association. So the FWA voted Jordan Henderson, the Liverpool captain, my captain who lifted 4 trophies in the past 1 year, is now the best footballer in England of the season. And of course he probably didn't perform as well as the likes of Sadio Mane or Kevin De Bruyne or Mohamed Salah or other players, but I think as a captain he has been more influential on Liverpool this season than any other player has been as influential as Jordan Henderson to Liverpool, and he does a lot more than just play well on a football pitch. He is an absolute leader. He's very vocal in the dressing room. He's also very vocal on the pitch. He's like Jurgen Klopp's right-hand man, and he has a heart of a lion. So I huge respect to Jordan Henderson, and I'm so happy that after many years he's finally getting recognized for his talents, and not just for his footballing ability but for his leadership skills and everything, because he was ridiculed by pretty much everyone for years, and even Liverpool fans, his own fans, who were supposed to support him and back him no matter what. Even some Liverpool fans wanted him out, and Jordan Henderson became this close to getting sold off to Fulham in place of Clint Dempsey. We wanted to do a transfer swap deal, selling Jordan Henderson to Fulham and getting Clint Dempsey in return. I'm not sure even which manager was that under, maybe Brendan Rodgers or Kenny Dalglish, I'm not 100% sure. How times have changed. Now Jordan Henderson is one of the first names on the team sheet, and he is absolutely fantastic. And in this video I will tell you guys how Jordan Henderson and Jurgen Klopp reacted to this, and also we will have some big transfer news. One of the Liverpool players is actually very close to completing a transfer out of the club, so I will reveal that later in this video. So guys, if you enjoy these, leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest Liverpool news videos. So the midfielder Jordan Henderson was confirmed as the Footballer of the Year by the Football Writers Associations, decided by the votes of professional football writers and broadcasters across England. And this just comes 2 days after Jordan Henderson lifted the Premier League title, the Premier League trophy. Absolutely brilliant. And Henderson received more than 25% of the votes, holding off competition from Kevin De Bruyne, Marcus Rashford, as well as Liverpool teammates Virgil van Dijk and Sadio Mane. Also Trent Alexander-Arnold and Alisson Becker received a lot of votes, as Liverpool, the Premier League champions, of course dominated the poll. And this is what Jordan Henderson said after getting the award. "I would like to say how appreciative I am of the support of those who voted for me and the Football Writers Association in general. You only have to look at the past winners of it, a number of whom I've been blessed to play with here at Liverpool, like Steven Gerrard, Luis Suarez, Mo Salah, to know how prestigious it is." And by the way, I wanted to comment on Pep Guardiola. He said, even before this award was given, that it's 100% a Liverpool player will win it, because even when Man City won titles, it was a Liverpool player winning it. That's just a bold-faced lie. Pep Guardiola, you are an absolute clown. You are a clown for saying that. Last year, Raheem Sterling won the Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year award. So how can you say that every year when Man City wins the title, it's a Liverpool player winning the awards? That's absolute nonsense. You just need to get your head checked. Absolutely. That just got me so mad when I heard that. Pep Guardiola is just salty that Man City weren't even in the title race. They were like miles behind Liverpool this season. They also crashed out of the FA Cup, so they only have the League Cup to show for their efforts, and that is a massive L for Guardiola. This season is a massive failure so far for Manchester City, and if they don't win the Champions League, and I'm not sure if they will win, because there are, I think, some better teams than Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Juventus, other teams, Paris Saint-Germain, they just all look stronger than Manchester City, especially Man City's defense is really a shambles this season. So how can Guardiola say this when he should be looking at his own team and a failure of a season so far for Manchester City? I'm saying it's so far because if they end up winning the Champions League, then fair play, it's a massively successful season for Man City, but otherwise it's a massive failure. And I just wanted to give my opinion on Pep Guardiola and his nonsensical comments. And also Jordan Henderson continued, as grateful as I am, I don't feel like I can accept this award on my own. I don't feel like anything I've achieved this season, or in fact during my whole career, has been down on my own. I owe a lot to so many different people, but none more so than my current teammates, who have just been incredible and deserve this every bit as much as I do. We have only achieved what we have achieved because every single member of our squad has been brilliant, and not just in matches, not just in producing the moments that make the headlines, but the back pages, but every day in training. The players who have started the most games for us this season have been as good as they have been because of our culture and our environment at Melwood. No one individual is responsible for that. It's a collective effort, and that's how I view accepting this honor. I accept it on behalf of this whole squad, because without them I'm not in a position to be receiving this honor. These lads have made me a better player, a better leader and a better person. If anything, I hope those who voted for me did so partly to recognize the entire team's contribution. Individual awards are nice and they are special, and I will cherish this one, but an individual award without the collective achievement wouldn't mean anywhere near as much to me, if anything at all. So Jordan Henderson became the 14th Liverpool player to be named the FWA Footballer of the Year. Recent winners have been Mo Salah in 2018, Luis Suarez in 2014 and Steven Gerrard in 2009, and all of those players have been like huge players for Liverpool at the time. So I'm just happy that Jordan Henderson gets recognized for his talents and his contribution to Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp also paid a glowing tribute to Jordan Henderson after him winning the award. This is what he said: Jordan Henderson's resilience made him the player he is now. The question is always for footballers, what makes you the player you are? Is it the talent or is it the attitude? The answer is a mix, a bit of both, and Hendo is the perfect answer for that. He's really skilled. He was always a really skilled boy, and I saw videos of him when he was really young. I think Ox found them somewhere and shared them with all of us. So it was already there, an exceptional player. But then on, at the highest level, you have to be ready to fight every day, and that's what he did. With all the things people said about him in the past before I came in, I don't know what it was exactly, but he made his way. It is absolutely deserved. Yes, other players played an exceptional season, 100%, but if you want to have a guy that really fought his way through to the point where he is now and what he became, it is just absolutely deserved. One of the best players in the league. This year everybody acknowledged that, and I'm really happy about that. It is so well deserved, and I'm really happy for him and really proud of him. He is an exceptional person, to be honest. He's a very self-critical and very ambitious on the other side, which is a fight for all of us, probably always when you are not happy about yourself and stuff like this. He was injured when I came in. We went to an away game, and Hendo asked me if he could join the team and come with us even though he was injured. I thought, wow, of course you can come, and this shows just two things. In that moment, I think the process of getting used to being a captain, and rightly so, the captain of this team, was not finalized in this moment. It means that he did not exactly what he thinks is right. He thought in this moment he still did things that he thought other people would expect him to do. I think over the years he really found the perfect way to deal with all the situations which are important or happen to you when you are captain of such a big club, such a big team. He grew in that role in an exceptional way. I cannot imagine a player who would have done it like this. That makes him the wonderful person he is today. It is so important. He helped me from the first day, and I tried to help him as well a little bit. So that worked out really well. It's a special achievement. I'm not happy with what you all right, but obviously you have a similar view on things in a few departments at least, because he would have been my choice as well this year. As I said, in our team we had exceptional performances over the whole year, but the package with leadership, attitude and consistency was really special of Hendo this year. I'm really happy for him. Oh my goodness, what an absolute brilliant interview by Jurgen Klopp. He just knows what to say, he knows all the right things, the right words to say, and I'm just really absolutely over the moon that Henderson is now the Footballers Association, Writers Association's Player of the Year. And there was a story that was recently remembered by Jordan Henderson. Henderson was only 17 at the time. He was playing for Sunderland's reserves, who actually suffered a dismal defeat to Gateshead of all teams, and Roy Keane was then the manager, and he screamed at Henderson, "Do you think you are good enough to play for the first team?" And Jordan Henderson replied, "Yes, I do." "Good answer," said Roy Keane. And Henderson was only 17 at the time, and he remembers the sweating buckets under the glare of Roy Keane, and he remembered this on Jamie Carragher's podcast. He actually got a bit of a stick. Henderson actually told Jamie Carragher that was where it all started, and he would go on to play 71 Premier League games for his boyhood club Sunderland before making a £60 million move to Liverpool, and what a signing it has been. Now he's like 30 years old, and he won the Champions League, the European Super Cup, the Club World Cup and the Premier League title, and lifting 4 big trophies inside a full year is absolutely amazing. And even Ian Wright questioned Jordan Henderson's move to Liverpool. He said, "Going to Liverpool, wow, I have to admit that even I was skeptical about Jordan Henderson. Honestly, I was very surprised that he got that move for that amount of money." So there were doubts within Liverpool and outside of Liverpool. And Henderson was devastated when Rodgers broke it to him that he wanted him sold to Fulham, and his response was refusing to go, and he vowed to prove himself at Anfield, typified his determination. It was a tough moment, but one that I feel helped me. Looking back now, it was a blessing in disguise. I think Henderson just knew that if he left Liverpool and went to Fulham, he would never play for a big club again. And he just felt that he could fight his way into the Liverpool first team, and boy was he right, because he worked so hard to achieve his dreams, and that's what you have to do at this level, on any level basically. Turning all the skeptics around has been an unbelievable feat, said Ian Wright. He was walking into the dressing room with a lot of big characters, Jamie Carragher, Steven Gerrard, Craig Malaby, but he held his own, and it has been brilliant to see him develop in the way he has. He's just totally determined, you can see it in his eyes. I don't know if he's underappreciated outside the club, but inside the club I know how highly we all think of him. When you play with him, you train with him, and see the way he acts off the field. It's an absolute pleasure for him to be our captain. That's what Andy Robertson said. And Trent Alexander-Arnold basically calls him the perfect role model. Wow, just brilliant. I just wanted to share this insight into how Henderson's career started and what influenced him to be this fiercely competitive footballer that just never gives up and fights until the last second. And that actually epitomizes and sums up Liverpool's attitude and mentality under Jurgen Klopp as well. Great news! Premier League announced that the Premier League shareholders today agreed to start next season on September the 12th. So the Champions League tournament will be from September the 7th until like September the 23rd. And then there will be a small mini break. Actually for Liverpool it will be quite a longer break, because we ended the season on like September the 26th, so 2 days from now, and after that there is like a one and a half month break for Liverpool, and then we will start the Premier League season on September the 12th. So hopefully Liverpool can get a proper pre-season going, and hopefully the Liverpool players can get a good rest once again, and maybe go on a holiday a little bit, sensibly of course, maintaining social distancing and stuff. And Jurgen Klopp said in a press conference previewing the Newcastle game, "We will decide when our story is finished." And he also commented that winning 4 trophies in a year doesn't make it easier to even win more. but it gives you the proof that it's possible. How we all know, I'm a specialist in becoming second, so that needs some mental strength to try it again and try it again and again. If you then open kind of the box of Pandora, then that helps massively. I could see that we won the Champions League last year, made all the other things happen 100%. Plus the season we played before, 97 points, and winning the Champions League is really a special year. I know that people will maybe struggle with that, or told me that the reaction of the boys was exceptional. Yes, the reaction was really good, but I think the reaction was like it should be as well. When you are that close, then you just have to invest more, and then you can get over the line, and that's exactly what happened. We will stay greedy, we have to, and we will, but if that then leads to automatically to more trophies, I don't know, because other teams have other reasons to make the next step. How we saw again on Wednesday night, the distance between us and Chelsea is really not 30 odd points. That night it was 2 goals and the tricky moment when Pulisic missed the target and stuff like this. That's how football is. We will not change our attitude. We will try to improve the attitude. We try to improve everything. Is it possible to do it for a longer period? Yes, I would say there's no reason for it. If you really make a cut when the season is finished on Sunday, enjoy it. Be happy 100%, and then mid-August we start training again. From that moment on, we will try it again with all we have, and nothing will hold us back. It's just a really nice story which the boys wrote for over the years, but it is not finished yet. We decide when this story is finished. I want to see us just fighting for the next trophy that is out there, and fighting on the pitch, really enjoying all the hard work, all that stuff. As long as we do that, we have a good chance, because the first thing you have to do, like always, you have to be a team nobody wants to play against, and I think we are a little bit like this, but we can be even more uncomfortable, and that's what we have to try. What a brilliant interview by Jurgen Klopp. I just absolutely love this to bits. And finally, Liverpool are set to sell Dejan Lovren to Zenit St. Petersburg for £11 million, which is absolutely outstanding work again by Michael Edwards, the transfer chief at Liverpool. And I think that is great, because now that almost guarantees that Liverpool will sign a replacement. We will sign a young, exciting centre-back to be 4th choice centre-back for Liverpool next season. Lovren has just made 15 appearances this season, and many Liverpool fans, including myself, wanted him to be sold. He's now 31 years old. I think he's past his prime, and he's just very error prone a centre back. Frankly not really good enough to be our regular starting centre back, but he deserves better than to just sit on the bench or in the reserves for Liverpool and just play cup games. He should be a regular starter for a team like Zenit, or for a team like Roma or Milan in Italy, for example. So I wish him all the best. I wish his career all the best, and I'm really excited to see and to find out who Liverpool will sign as our new centre-back for next season. And thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.